Hey guys, alexsmolik here. This morning a new car was unveiled. I mean, not a new car per se, rather a particular livery of an existing car, the Pagani Huayra. Funny thing is, this one-off is bold and eccentric enough to make the car news. Why is that, do you ask? Well, first of all, the looks. Second reason, I believe this is the first model to come out of the Pagani Rinascimento, their in-house restoration division. Third reason, and last but not least, because this car was commissioned by none other than Lapo Elkann. Well, actually it was commissioned by Garage Italia Customs, his company, but come on, we know it's for Lapo. And just like that, the Pagani Huayra Lampo sees the light of day. But before we discuss the car, let's discuss the owner. We're not talking about Mr. John Doe here. This is Lapo Elkann, one of the heirs of the Agnelli family. You know the Agnelli family, right? The founders of Fabbrica Italiana Automobili Torino, also known as Fiat, who, among other things, happen to own Ferrari. Lapo is a 40-year-old man whose taste and lifestyle has often been the subject of tabloids. But that's none of my damn concern, and I don't really care, to be honest. I'm way more interested in his creative side. Indeed, Lapo has always been a very creative and eccentric man. I mean, just look at some of his choices of clothing. I can't pull that off. So a few years ago he founded Garage Italia Customs, a company specialized in customization and bringing to life some of the most artistic and bold designs, from airplanes like this private jet to furniture and, obviously, last but not least, cars. Lapo Elkann is known for having owned a very large array of very odd cars in the past. From this military Ferrari 458 Italia to a more discreet blue Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano, whose little detail was jean interior. What I like about Lapo is that he does not care about what you think. He gives total freedom to his passion and creativity to express themselves in the most flamboyant way. And this Pagani Huayra Lampo is exactly that. First of all, Lampo means lightning. The little lightnings on the side view mirrors kind of gave that away. But I think it should have been called the Huayra Lapo. We're so close! However, had he done that, I'm pretty sure people would have criticized him for being a megalomaniac. Lapo's latest creation is inspired by a 1954 concept called the Fiat Turbina. Might as well make it a reference to the family's heritage, right? The Turbina, as its name suggests, was a turbine-powered sports car from back then with a red and white livery. Okay, I guess the livery on the Pagani Huayra Lampo makes more sense now. There are many additional body parts, mostly carbon fibers, that cannot be found on a regular Huayra, considering they were brought from the Pagani Huayra BC, their most extreme model. Therefore, we have a bit of aerodynamics upgrade, like a wider front air intakes that sort of enhance the airflow by 5%. But you know, I don't think Lapo will be lapping this car around the track anytime soon. Please prove me wrong. Hence, we can really call this a one-off, considering it's not just a livery, but a physical modification of the car. The red carbon fiber parts are actually regular carbon fiber parts that have been ionized in bronze. That's pretty cool. The interior of the car is brown leather everywhere. Handmade and hand-braided, obviously, considering Lapo takes great attention to detail. Ultimately, we either love or hate the Lampo. As for myself, to be perfectly honest, it's absolutely not my cup of tea, and I would not spec my Huayra like that. It is objectively ugly, but as always, I respect deeply the creativity and boldness. But no, I don't like it. Some people have even said it's a good thing that this remains a one-off. What does Pagani's CEO think about all this? I don't think he'll complain about a pricey one-off. However, he did say that this car... What did he say again? Right, this car allowed Pagani to move away from the shoreline to dare and to discover. I think that tells a lot. Alright, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more videos of this kind, and obviously way more car related videos of the cars themselves. And also follow me on Facebook, where I post all sorts of exclusive and great content just for you guys. Alright, I'm out, take care, see ya.